Hello guys, good morning, good day to everybody. Now I'm gonna show you the aftermath of after using the wireless cam. So like what I said, you don't have to do any wirings, okay? The backup camera right there on the back is pretty much wireless and solar panel, and it automatically will be showing up on the screen. So this is the back part, and now I bought another one because I enjoyed it. You don't have to be worried about not seeing anything on the back, although you don't have to look over on this video all the time, but it gives you good safety nets. So this is primarily will be activated by waving at least 1 foot away. So after 90 seconds it will just gonna turn black like what it did, and then you just have to wave again. No, you know, while you're driving, your hand is moving this way and it will just open up again. The good thing is you don't have to look at it all the time, so it will just shut off by itself and turn on and by activating through waving. And then this was the front part. So now the front part, you cannot even see it here. See, without the camera, this is the only thing I can see. I don't know what's just right below in front of me, but with this camera now, look at the difference. So that's the one in front of me. You can see even the line here of the parking spot. Here you can't even see anything. So it's a 170 degrees eyesight for this one, or for each camera. It's clear. It's 1080p. Not, I think it's more than that, but it's 1080p. The quality is pretty good. Now you're gonna wave again to open it up. So this parking line, you can turn it on and off. If you're not comfortable, turn it on. Now this one, the number 2, is the rear, so you can see both. If you have, I don't want to use that because it's the video will be small for me. I can use only one actually, but the thing is I don't want to see it like this because look at the difference. See, it's wide, one camera and another camera. If I use this one and split it, it will be too small for me. Since I already have the other camera, the other video, why not use it, right? So this is my back part and this is the front part. So you can change this by turning this back to number 2. Now this one is the settings. This is when you initially pair it, the backup camera to this video. You can rotate the camera. This is what will happen, either the left to the right, the right to the left. But because I want to see the back on how it is, so that car is on my right side right now. So if you're gonna pull this towards that, you see the black car right there. So it's on my right side, so I know it's on my right side, right? Same thing with this one. So I know that that car is right there on my right side. So that's how I see it. And now you got the brightness. You have to adjust the brightness right there, contrast, operation time. This is what when it turns off by itself. So in just 30 seconds you want it, 45, 60, and then 90 seconds or 1.5 minutes. And then motion detector, the motion detector for waving. So it's either near, mid, or far. So I did it as far, so when you're moving your hand quite far away from the from this video, it will still turn on. So this is how nice it is. 1080p resolution. Let's turn this off right there. Okay, let's close that. And then you can also adjust this one by pulling up or down. So you cannot do this because you see the line for the garage or for parking. You have to pull it all the way up so the camera will be pointing down. Now this one you can adjust this because it's the front cam. So what I did is, if you put it down here, I cannot see much of what is in front of me, so I just tried to pull it a little bit so I can see the whole horizon right there in front. Right. For me, if I will rate this one out of 10, my personal evaluation will be 9 out of 10 because it's so much useful for me. And then also, I'm not a techy guy that they call. I don't know anything about the cars, so I don't have to wire up anything. One thing though for this, you see the battery right there? That's the battery for your backup camera on the back, or where your camera is. So the camera at the back, or where your camera is just a solar powered camera. Initially, before using it, you have to plug it into the wall overnight to get that battery boost up on the first time, and then after that you just let it be on the back or in front of the car, and it will just juice up by itself through the solar panel. But it doesn't happen all the time, but it doesn't bother me though. But when I started using this 8 month, I probably juiced up that backup camera 2 or 3 times already. So it's somewhere around every 2 to 3 months you have to juice up to the backup camera. And it's not that bad though. So if you're sleeping, you're not using it, plug it in at night, and then tomorrow morning you can use it, and then after 2 to 3.5 months juice it up again. So it's not that bad. Then this one is showing up the rear camera, but this one too showing up the rear camera because I didn't change it to a dual, right? Remember, you're gonna choose the dual. So this will show rear and this shows the front side, but I didn't want to do that. I just want it in front by itself, so I can see a big clear skin right here. It's I think it's 7 inches or 8 inches. That's the size of what it is right now when they posted it. Again, this one doesn't have its own battery. You always have to plug this in. You see the cord right there, line? So it's plugged in here. So you need to have this on your cigarette outlet, 2 outlets right here for the. But this one actually, you can also use this for, you know, the battery charger for cell phone. If you don't want to use this, you want to set it up somewhere here, the battery charger, or somewhere here, you want to hide it, you can use that up and it will still gonna run. Sometimes it does do this. It's asking to do it's trying to pick up another camera, but I don't want to put it on this one, so I always cancel that. And this one's showing up the rear part. I don't need the rear, I need the front. So just like what I said, this one doesn't have its own battery. You still have to plug it in. Always plug it in. And then I'll show you the back part. So at the back part, what I did, because it's always raining, sometimes when it's raining, the water splashes all over show the camera, so I click this one. Just my own thing. So you got the solar panel right here, charges by itself. It doesn't charge like 100%. It's always like on the middle charge of the battery, but good enough for you to use it. And then front, it's the same thing, but the way I put it in is just right here. But I don't have the thing that I put on top of, like on the back part. So that's in the side. So quite easy to put in. Just it's also included, by the way. The two screws right here also included. So for me, it would be nice if you have the option of, you know, the solar panel is not like this, like perpendicular like this, because I'm not using the lower part for this one. Or they could have put in the solar panel above right here on top. If you're gonna look sideways, it's just straight, right? So when the sun is right on top, it's not gonna charge at all. It's only totally, it's not gonna totally charge at all. So it has to be like the sun is just in front of it. And then the problem now, when the sun is at the back part of the car, it won't charge, right? It should be on top or in front. So for me, they should have changed the solar panel to the front part. So they should have put it in here on top of it. That's one of the comments I got. But we're gonna look a little cool. There it is. So just enjoy, and I hope I help you out in choosing the wireless camera you've been choosing for your car. And like what I said, for me it's 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. That's pretty useful for me. Alright guys, enjoy watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up, click that bell, ask your friend to look at the video, and also subscribe, and put a comment. I'll try to answer them as best as I can. Okay guys, see you.